Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristin Hildabrand, and today we have Miss Joanna Coles. She serves as Warren County's Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources.
Yes, and a lot of times smoothies are really popular, but sometimes we get stuck in a rut. We're using the same ones over and over again, but this one today is a strawberry cheesecake smoothie. So this recipe is packed with protein, no protein powder necessary. However, if you need to increase your protein intake, you can certainly add that as well. So what I have here is 2 cups of frozen strawberries. So strawberries are out of season in Kentucky. We can usually get those in May, sometimes in April with high tunnels.
Sure.
But hopefully you were able to get some of those great fresh strawberries and freeze them. So we're going to use frozen strawberries. So Kristin, I'm going to make one, and then if you'll take it, we're having the ingredients in these single serve servings because it makes 2 servings. And so we're just going to split that up, okay?
Okay.
And then what we have here is 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt. Now, Greek yogurt is going to give us that tangy creaminess that we love in a cheesecake. And then I'm going to pass this over here to you. And it also gives some great protein. Okay.
Yes.
And so we're going to put a tablespoon that I've halved here of cream cheese. And that cream cheese is going to give us that great cream cheese cheesecake flavor that we all enjoy with that. So there's yours. And then we have 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese. The cottage cheese is going to give us another 11 grams of protein plus. They're in 1/2 cup, we have 11 grams. So we're using 3/4 of a cup. So it's a little bit more. Now, some people I found either love or hate cottage cheese.
Well,
right?
I'm a big fan of cottage cheese.
Okay.
And like you said,
So
with the
you're
blender
good.
option that we're going to be using, you're not even going to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's going to blend up so nicely in this smoothie. Now, if you really have a dislike for it, you can just increase your Greek yogurt for that.
I like that.
And that'll be perfect. So we have 1/2 cup of milk. And so we're going to add that. I'm going to get 1/4 and you're going to get 1/4.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some natural sweetener. Now, you can use agave nectar, but I didn't have agave nectar. I have great honey. Okay.
Yes.
So
local in season.
yeah. So if you have fresh strawberries that are really, really sweet, just add some ice cubes. You might not need as much honey, but I love honey.
Yes.
Let's let those bees work in here. So I'm going to measure with love, a tablespoon in each. And then we're going to take a graham cracker, just one little sheet of graham cracker, and here's yours. And you're just going to kind of break it up.
Yes.
Blender's going to get a lot of it.
Sure.
I have an extra one over here because we're going to use that as garnish because you can never have too much graham cracker, right?
No. I love the cinnamon ones too.
Yes.
But this is probably going to be better.
Always good. And then with these, you just kind of screw on the top, and we'll have to screw on this top for yours too.
Okay.
And then we just place this on the blender.
Okay.
And then we blend. This is nice and blended up here, Kristin.
Yes.
And so it does make 2 servings. So if this is what you want for 1 serving, you can either put this in the refrigerator after you blend it up, and it'll last for about 12 hours in the refrigerator, or you can put it in popsicle molds and it'll freeze it. You know, you can bring it out for a sweet cold treat, and it'll last for 3 months in the freezer.
3 months.
And so, yes. And you know, we eat with our eyes, right? Presentation is important. And I know you've taught me a lot about that. And so with this smoothie, we can pour it into a glass, get a straw, but I think it always is fun when we can kind of embellish it a little bit. And so, and you won't even be able to taste it. So I think if you don't love cottage cheese, just give it a try. You never know, you might love it. And so we have a little strawberry, a little mint leaf here that we can kind of use that as an embellishment.
Yes.
And then of course, we want to crumble some graham cracker crumbles on top.
I love it.
You know, and so it's just a nice, fun little drink. I think your kids would enjoy making this with you in the kitchen. And, you know, I always think that trying new recipes, you know, some of them are going to be wins.
Yes.
Some of them might not be. But I think this one, how can you go wrong with strawberry cheesecake? And it supports our local strawberry farmers, our dairy farmers, and then it gives us a great treat with a lot of protein in it.
Yes.
And so I think it's a win-win. This particular recipe, with a lot of other recipes, is on the National Dairy Council. So if you type in dairy recipes or the National Dairy Council, and those come from a lot of dairymen across the country. And so I don't know if people have ever worked with dairymen, they know their cheese, they know their milk products, right? And so this is from a family that submitted their dairy recipe to share with the rest of the world.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for being here to demonstrate this recipe, and go check out this recipe. Let us know if you like it, and then hope you enjoy that for the summer months ahead. Thanks for watching the Farm and Home Show. We'll see you again next time.